I want to talk about guilt a little bit today. If you don't know me, I'm Molly. I'm a therapist that works mainly with the queer community. And I have someone that I work with. Her name is Melissa Tucker, and you can check her out at Tiara Spiritual Care. I'll put her link in the notes. But she does one-on-one spiritual care, and we do some groups together. And if you have church hurt, if you have church trauma, struggling with God, check her out. She's amazing. So we were talking about guilt, and she said something that was so profound and so helpful to me that I wanted to share it. We were talking about how a lot of my clients are our clients. She sees a lot of my clients for spiritual care, and then I see them for therapy. So it's a great combo. But a lot of our clients say that I feel really guilty. I feel guilty for being queer. I feel guilty for lots of things, right? And so what she said was, guilt is often misplaced. And really what guilt is living outside of your value system. And so I want you to think about that. So for instance, my value system is to maybe not lie, right? Or not lie to my wife. So if I lie to my wife, I'm going to feel guilty because I went outside of my value system. And so then guilt, that's a healthy emotion of ooh, there's my guilt. It gets me back in line. I'm going to go apologize, and I'm going to get realigned in my value system. So a lot of times for queer people, we feel guilty that we made our parents upset, or we, somebody doesn't like that we're queer, and that made a strain on our relationship. That's not guilt, because I didn't go out of my value system when I came out. I'm trying to live authentically. Now there is something in there. It's not guilt. I'm not sure. I'll do another video on what that might be. But really what it is you don't like the discomfort that you being authentic has caused. But really, you've done nothing wrong. You shouldn't feel guilty. A lot of parents or churches or friends will say, you've put a strain on our family, you've broken away our family, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to us? You didn't do anything wrong. I don't want you to feel guilty, because you were just sharing something about yourself, your truth. You didn't go outside of your value system. They just don't like what you have to say. And so that's a whole nother issue. So I loved that way that Melissa explained that to me. Now, if you want to talk more about that, maybe in a religious setting, because there is a lot of guilt that organized religion can put on people, you can check out Melissa, meet with her one-on-one. If you want to talk about it more therapeutically, trauma, whatever, I also am happy to kind of talk through that with you. So check us out, and hopefully that was a helpful definition.